before we get into the nitty-gritty of it?
Morning, Miss.
Morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
That's good. Right. Welcome, Cleon. I am really sorry about the late start this morning. So, but we are going to get into it. So, Mark, so I hope everybody's doing well, and we are going to get cracking into this course. We started the theory last week, and so we are going to be continuing with the practical component starting today. So we'll be covering Word, Excel, and Internet. So we're not going to, right? We're not going to be really doing such a long spread out class and so on. So we should finish this component by the end of October, the latest. We should finish this unit. That's the deadline we are going to give ourselves to wrap up this unit. I did give some dates last week, so we're going to get cracking into it. And please let us try to meet our deadlines. Let us try to meet our deadlines in whatever we're doing. So I'm sure I give enough time for persons to do their assignment and so on. So we will get cracking. So we are going to be starting with Microsoft Word this morning. Who can tell me what they know about Microsoft Word? Anyone? Anyone can tell me? What is it that they know about Microsoft Word?
Good morning, Miss.
Morning.
Good
Morning,
morning.
Cleon.
In my words, Microsoft is a application that I can use, to create. For example, you create a document like store information on. So it's a application where you can go to store your information on, do your projects, do your regular assignments that is required.
All right. Thank you very much. Now, Shauna, you want to try? Miss Brown? Go ahead, Janil.
Yes, Miss. Morning.
Miss, it's a graphic
Morning.
program, Miss.
A graphic program. All right, Jabil, 1 sec. Go ahead, Janil.
Miss, it's a processing program that users use to type, Miss, on the computer, and it allows you to save documents as well.
All right. It's kind of broad, but Latoya. Thank you, Janil. Latoya.
Morning again, Miss. Well,
Morning.
in my opinion, I would say it is an application which allow persons not just to complete like Word documents, but also like brochures, also like programs. You can also save and retrieve information. You can make adjustments to the documents. It's a very flexible application, which is very user friendly, which you can do almost anything with in terms of retrieving, typing, and storing information.
All right. Thank you. Sashna. Sashna and Nashana. Guys, you have to participate, you know. This is the only way we can work it. Morning. Yes. Uh, all right, so let me know when you're seeing the screen, please. Are you seeing the screen, everyone?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
All right, so this is a blank Word document. How do we get to a blank Word document? Anyone can tell me? How do we get to it? How do we think you can get to a blank Word document? What is your process?
When you click on Microsoft Word, miss, then it come up as a blank document.
But before you reach there, so how you can get to it? Before you reach, just click on Microsoft Word. You're just going to see it like that as you turn on the computer.
Miss, you have to search
What
for it.
where are you going to be searching? What part you click to search? But do you ever know about the start button? And then when you click on the start, then you look for your application. Isn't it? That's how it goes. When you click on that start button there, it looks like a window. And there you will see all of the applications that are a part of your computer.
Miss, you're talking
Yes?
you're talking the thing down to
The window
bottom at the left.
on your left, there's a Windows button, which is also called your start button.
Okay.
On your start button, that's where you see when you click on that, you will see all your applications that you have on your computer. Then now you can look for the application that you want.
So, miss, what if the application is already on the computer?
All of it is on the computer, but it's where on the computer?
On the home page, like when you turn on the computer, what if it's there?
That means you are the one who put the icon there. You understand what I'm saying? It is not automatically there now. You would have to put the icon there for it to be there. You have to state in your settings that you want the icon to be there. But all softwares, let me just stop sharing and show you what I mean. Let me stop sharing and go again and let me show you what I'm speaking about. All right, screen. All right. Let me know if you're seeing the screen itself down to the bottom here, where it says a start. But you see me, I put the cursor.
Yes, miss.
And it says start.
Yes,
So
miss.
when I click here, I'm seeing all the softwares here that the computer has. These are all the softwares that it has. That's where all the softwares, anything that you even download to, automatic. Any software that you download as well, automatic comes in this section. If you want to put a shortcut, then you can put a shortcut somewhere else. You can put the shortcut on the taskbar here at the bottom of your screen here. You see what I'm saying at the bottom here?
Yes,
At the
miss.
search button, right? So you can put a shortcut here and then you can click and go straight to it. But all software is once installed on your computer, when you click on the start button, they're all here and you can scroll to find all the software that are installed on your computer. Whether it is a new software that you just install or it comes with the computer or whatever it is, but softwares you can install. So all your stuff, so if you download internet software, everything comes in this section. Understand?
Yes, miss.
Clear? All right, so even when I download the Zoom, it comes in this section same way. You download the Teams because these softwares are not automatically on your computer. Right? So you have to download them, and when they download, they come in this section. Right? Clear to everyone?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
All right, so this is the Microsoft Word component. So anybody can know what up the top here? You're seeing the Word document, right? Are you seeing the Word document? Hello?
Yes, miss.
Are you seeing the Word? Microsoft Word
Yes.
document? The blank document. All right, so at the top here, when it says file and home and all of this up the top here, anybody can tell me the name up the top of this called? At the top? All of this? All of this section here, what is it?
Miss, is it a toolbar?
No, no, it's not. It's toolbar. There's another name for it. There's a name for it. So all of here where the file, the home, the insert, all of this is on. This is called your ribbon. On your ribbon, you have your different tabs. You have the file tab, the home, the insert, and so on. So this is your ribbon. And on your ribbon, you have your different tabs where you can able to do your different, whatever you want to do, where you want to format your document and so on. All right, so let us go to the file tab first. When you click on file at the corner, tell me what you're seeing here at the corner here, to the left.
Home.
Right?
New. Open.
Open, right?
Info. Save.
Info,
Save.
saves. All right, you have print, you have sharing, you have so on. Yeah, so you have a different additional tabs that you can click on that have different purposes. So when you click on new, when you go on file and new, this is where you can able to click on a blank document. And also there are templates here as well that can have different, you have different templates that you can also tweak or fix to your component, to what you want it to be. So even like you say you want, so you see here, when you go file and new now, you see different links. You have flyer, you have letters, you have cover letters, you have so on. You have different links to different things where you can able to use and you can manipulate to what you want it to be. So let's say you can click on business and you see different templates, right? You can see a resume template, you can see flyers, you can see different things. So let's say we type in resume here. I want to search for some resume templates. You have different templates here that you can always fix to use for your benefit. So instead of you starting from scratch, look for one of the resume templates and you can fix to your benefit and so on. All right, you get me?
Miss, but excuse me, I have a problem with my
Yes.
one because when I download the word on my tablet, I'm not like getting in. Well, I go in, yes, but on the blank page, I cannot write on it. So I don't know what is the problem with it.
If you download it from what?
Play
On your
Store
computer, on your laptop?
on the tablet.
Use what you use? Double PS Office? Try Double PS Office and see if that works. Because what happens still, you know, if it is Office 22,000 or Office, these things are paid softwares. Right? So maybe that's why it's a paid software. So probably it's not allowing you So probably a trial version. So you can try, I'm not sure about the tablet. I know about phones. They use the WPS Office and you're able to do everything in there. So you can see if the tablet can allow you to do so.
WPS Office.
WPS Office, yes.
Okay, so that is the one I'm to download.
You can try that. You can try that. All right, so that is for the new. What can anybody tell me? What is the difference between the save and the save as? Anyone can tell me the difference? What's the difference between save and save as? Who can answer that question?
Miss
Yes.
Save as allows you to save your work for the first time, and save allows you to update the last save version.
All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Difference between save and save as?
Good morning, Miss.
Morning. Go ahead.
Yes. So save is when for example you put in an information, you understand, and when you come off for it automatically save. For example, like it save as like document one or document two or document three. So save is like when you put in an information and then come in, and then when you come off it's like it automatically save without you without you saving it. And the save as now is the is a term where you go to rename your document. For example, you can rename it as project com- computer class project. You understand? So save as is where your rename is where you type the word the name of your document. Mm.
All right. Thank
So
you
that's
very
it,
much.
miss.
Anybody else? Thank you. That's clear on, right? Anybody else? Difference between save and save as? Anybody else? Somebody else want to try? Sashna?
The save as
Yeah.
is to update the latest preserved file with the latest content, while save as is to store new files and an existing file in a new location.
All right. Thank you. All right. So here my so thank you everyone for the persons who are participating. So save and save as. Now save as is used when first save as has three different functions. One, you're saving it a first time. Two, you're renaming the document. And three, you're saving it in a location where you want to save it as, where you want to save it. So that's three uses of the save as. You're saving it for the first time. The second link, you are renaming the document. And third, you are saving it in the location where you want to save it. That's for the save as. For the save now, it is your, so you have an existing document and you made some changes to the document that you saved before. All you will click then is save because you're not renaming the document. So that's really the difference between the save and the save as. All right, clear?
Yes, miss.
All right, so let's look at the print now. When you go file and print, these are the settings that you might see. A majority of it, it is basically the same way it stays most of the time. So here, it is showing you that at the top here, when you go file and print, it can show you how many copies you're able to print of the document. Now, how many copies of the document, that's where copies is. So let's say I have a 5-page document and I said I want 3 copies of that document. How many pages are going to print?
Repeat that, miss.
I have a 5-page document and I have a 5-page document and I want 3 copies of that document. How many pages are going to be printed?
1, miss. Because you only have 1 copy.
No, hear it again, listen again. I have a 5-page document, right? So when I say file and print, 5 pages is going to print. But I want 3 copies of that document. How many pages are going to be printed overall?
Yes, 15.
15, because I want 3 copies of that document. So that's where up here says concern how many copies of the document that you want to print. 1 copy of the document means you're printing it once. So the 5 pages, only 5 will print, but 3 copies of it, it will be 3 copies of that same document, of the 5-page document. That's what it means. Clear?
Yes, miss.
Okay.
All right, so below here you have printer, which states the name of the printer. So if you have a printer installed, you won't see the name of a printer. What you might see is some generic thing, probably like Microsoft. If you do have a printer installed on the machine, you might see this Microsoft Write-On, whatever it is. Does some generic things, but the printer here will be the name of the printer once it's installed. Under the settings component, where it says print all pages. So let us click there and you're seeing it says print all pages. What is below that? Are you seeing the pale? It is a pale. It's kind of pale.
Print
You can
selection.
see it.
Just what
Selection.
selected.
Right? What is below selection?
Just what you selected.
No, what is below selection?
Print current page.
Current and then
Custom print.
custom print. Good. Now, when you say go, you look at file and print all pages is automatically there. So that means you print all the pages that you want. No, you're printing all of the pages. So when you go file and print and it says print all pages, that means it will print all 5 pages or all 10, depending on how many pages of the document that you have. In the selection component, it is not, there is not highlighted because you don't have anything written or you have not selected anything. right? You have not selected anything on the document, so therefore you are not able to see what is there. It is so it's whatever you select, that is what will be printed. In the current page, now your cursor, once your cursor is on a certain page, that's what page will be printed. Current page. So if you say file print current page, whichever page it is on, that's what will be printed. All right, and the custom, you state which page you want to print. So when you click on custom print, say you want from page 5 to 10, you type that in. So let's say you want 5, then 6, then 8, then 10. You put a comma after each, then 12. It will only print those pages. So that's for the custom print. Any questions? Are we clear?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
All right, so here we say it's print on both sides. So that means if you're going to print, so you have print on one side, print on both sides. So if you're printing a 5-page document and you print on both sides, how many pages going to be printed? How many pages are going to be coming out? If it says, if you have a 5-page document and you say print on both sides, how many
3,
pages are going to
miss.
come out? 3. Excellent.
3 pages.
So that's 3, right? Because it goes back and front on the paper. All right. Okay. So that's it under file. So under home, home is where all of your majority of your editing tools are. That's where you'll be able to edit most of your word, whether you have a paragraph, a word, anything it is you want to manipulate, it allows you to do so under the home tab. Right? So here, so there are many different things that you have where you have the color of the writing, the style, the size, the copy and paste, the cut and paste, and so on. Can anybody tell me what is the difference between copy and paste and cut and paste? What's the difference between copy and paste and cut and paste?
Copy and
Go
paste.
ahead.
Copy and paste, you can copy like a whole sentence, but with cut and paste, you definitely have to specify where you want to cut and paste.
No, not really. That's not necessarily it.
Miss,
Yeah.
um, cut, cut and paste, miss. It remove the original from the original content from the document and place it in a new location, miss. But when you copy and paste, it insert the content to a new location without removing the original content.
To an extent. Anybody else? All right, so copy and paste is we're making a duplicate of the document. So you're making more than one copy of it. You're making one duplicate of the information. Cut and paste is when you're moving it from one place to the other. You're cutting it and you're pasting it wherever you want. So when I select and I click, I can either click up the top here or on the ribbon and copy. So or you can select and right click on the mouse and click copy. So you can work it both ways. So I copy and I want to paste it wherever I want to. And I go right click and I paste. It makes a duplicate of it, right? So I copy it, but I put it wherever I want to put it. It's copy and paste. I can always paste it wherever I want, but I make a copy of the document, a copy of it. Right? Can turn up the microphone, please? So somebody wants a bit low. All right. So when so once I've copied and I can continue pasting the same that thing over and over again, because I did not select copy for anything else as yet. So it is like there in a little memory that you copied. So when I say cut now, I select what I want to cut. I selected it. I look for the cut icon, which looks like a scissors, or I right click on the mouse and click cut. Cut it, you're removing it, but you're going to put it where you want to put it. So let's say I want it now above computer class here. I right click now and I paste. So it say cut and paste. So cut is when you're moving it, and copy, you're making duplicates of the information. So copy and paste, you're making duplicates. Cut and paste is where you're moving it from one location to the other. Clear? Any question? Are we clear?
No questions, miss.
So, if you notice at the bottom of the ribbon, it has each section has a name. You have clipboard here, then you have font. What is next at the bottom of the ribbon? You have clipboard and font. Then what is next after that?
Paragraph,
Paragraph, then
styles, editing.
right, and right. So we have a good amount of things here. So let's go to the font. Above the font now, we have the different editing aspects. Now, here where you see Calibre is where we have the style of the writing. So once we click on the style and click on the arrow here, we can see the different styles. Who has a laptop with them using now? Anyone?
Yes, miss.
All right. So it's okay. So here we have the different styles of writing, and we can always choose. So we can select what we want to change the style of the writing, and then we change it to whatever style we choose. Right? So it all depends on what you're doing. You choose the style that best represents what you're doing. If you're doing projects, you know it's Times New Roman, normally used for projects. And you can be a creative if you're doing PowerPoint as differently. You can be as creative as possible when you're doing PowerPoints, but not necessarily, you won't use too many different styles of writing when you're doing things like that. So the style of the writing is there, and you have many different styles of writing that you can choose from, and you can able to manipulate it, and you use whatever style that fits whatever you're doing. Beside that is the size. Now, anybody can tell me what's the biggest size in Microsoft? What's the biggest size?
72.
No. 72, it looks like it is 72 because 72 is here. But it's not 72. We can go as far. All right. Let me stop sharing a sec. Who said they had can open Microsoft Word and share the screen, please? Who said they had their laptop with them?
Oh,
Can share the screen, please? I want to.
you seen it, miss?
All right. Yeah, I'm seeing a screen. So look for Microsoft Word now.
It's not open.
No, don't do it again. You're going to freeze it up. The first time you're using it?
No, miss. But I don't know why it's not open now. I used it last night.
You set a configure. All right, while it is coming up, so can persons. All right, good. Oh, all right. So type a word for me, please. So there, okay, can you zoom in a little? Zoom up a little. At the bottom of your screen, you see the zoom icon. Can bring it up a little. To the right at the bottom of your, can zoom it in. See the where it says 100%, where it says 100%.
100%.
To the right hand side. To the right hand side. Wow, go back to where the Word document is. See the Word document? No, man, not there. See the Word document at the bottom of the Word document. You see the zoom. You see it says 100% to the right.
Okay.
Yeah. So bring it. Yeah. Right. Bring it up a little. Right. Good. All right. So these types. So there's more than one ways to change the size. So we want to see what's the biggest size that Microsoft Word can do. Can you select the word computer for me, please? Right. So where's beside the style of the writing, where's the 11? That's one way. So click on there. You can change the size from there. So change the size. Yeah, right. They can change the size. And the biggest size that we see there is 72. But that's not the biggest. No, click on the 72. Click on the 72. So we know that that is not the biggest right now. So let us test what is the biggest size. Now beside the 72, you see a big A and a small a. Everybody seeing that? A A with a little icon at the top and two A's right beside the style of the writing. One of them would say increase font and one would say
Shrink.
shrink. So let us Not the shrink one. What's
Grow.
the other one? Grow. So let's grow the font and let's see how far it can go. So click until it can't click no more. Continue clicking until it can't. Yes, continue clicking. Continue clicking until we can see where it stops. So continue, don't even stop. You see how much it's going already, everybody? Everybody seeing the size? Like going over 800. Everybody seeing that? Tashna?
Yes, miss.
Ataya? You see it coming, you see it, yes, you say it's not necessarily. So let's just see what's the biggest size it can go.
60.
All right, 1,638. So you see how big the size can go. We only assume say it stop at 72, but it can go bigger. Right? So then now we can use the shrink font size now to bring it back down smaller. So use the shrink size now, Johnny, and continue clicking, right, until it goes back down to the size that you want. So we can use, so there's 3 ways where you can change the size of your writing, whether you're using the crease font or, right? So that's 3 ways you can do the size of your writing. Right? All right, not so far. You can go very small, you know. Continue clicking and let's see how small it can go. Continue. Ah, what's it? You see how fine it can go? Right? You go up down to 1. So you can know say the smallest is 1 and the largest is 1,638. You can bring it up back to 12 for me, please. Bring back up to 12. Up. Right, so we have more than one ways we can change the style of writing. Any questions, anybody? John Neil, you're going to stay at this for the rest of the class. You are going to just follow the instructions.
Okay.
All right, so we can change the style of the writing. We can change the size. Now, what's the next thing we want to kind of, let us try to change the color of the writing. Now, if you look where font is, you see the A with the color below it. Are you seeing the A? His cursor is clicking on it. So that's where you can change the color of your writing. Now, where you see that now, you might not see the color that you want. Go to more colors for me, please. There now you can choose the color that you want. Based on the color wheel here, you can choose the color, because if it is not there regular, when you go to the first second, you can choose a color from the color wheel here and choose the color that you want to change the color of your writing to. You can click anyone. No, once you, and then you click OK. So we have changed the color. We can change the color of the writing to whatever we choose, but you have to be very careful because some might be too pale and you don't want it to be too pale that you're not able to see the writing on the page. So you have to be very careful of what color you choose with your style of your writing. All right, any questions on that? Change the C to the capital C for me, Janelle. Remember you started at that. Yeah. That's why it have the line underneath it. All right, any questions, anybody? Tashna?
No, miss.
All right, so all right, with color, let us know. So we have done style of the writing, color of the writing, size of the writing. Now, on the front we see the B is so bold, I is for italize and U is for underline. What is the purpose of these three? These three, the bold, the italic, and the your underline. What's the purpose of them? Why would we use bold? Why would we use italic? And why would we use underline?
So you use underline when you're underlining a topic or
Yeah, but what is the purpose of these three? Why would we want to use an underline? What's the purpose of it?
To highlight something.
To highlight it? No, I don't. That's not really the word I'm looking for. When you bold something, what does it do to the word or the sentence? What does it do? I select the word, bold the word computer for me now, please.
must be have to something it like this.
Yes, you have select it first and then you bold. B for bold. Right? So when you bold it, what does it do to the word?
Does it make it bigger?
Is it bigger? No, it's not bigger. It's still size 12.
Everything in a one
It is
format.
showing emphasis on the word. It emphasizes it. Underline it for me.
Underline it.
So yes, the U is for underline. Right? So what happens? You see, okay, so when you have a whole sentence and you underline and you bold something, you are showing emphasis on that word or the paragraph or the document. So it's more for emphasis. Get me? So the
Okay.
bold, the italics, and the underline is for emphasis. It emphasizes the word or the sentence. Right. So that's what the bold, the italic, and the underlining used for. It's used for emphasis. So it emphasizes the word, the paragraph, or whatever it is that you want to emphasize. You bold it, you italize it, or you underline it. So that's the purpose of that. Where you have above paragraph, go where paragraph is, someone please. That's where you can see your alignment. No, it is. So I want you to just put the cursor on the first one. All right, it tells you what it is. Once you put your cursor on something, it tells you what it is before you even click. So that is the aligned left. Now, your document, whenever you're typing, you're automatically on left align. That means your document, your word or your sentence starts from the left. Click on the next one for me, which is the center. All right, click on the center.
Click on it, miss.
Yes. So the center, what happens when you click on the center icon or the center tab?
Center.
It puts what?
Put the word in at the
Put the
center.
word in.
Right? What's another word for the center? You put it where?
Middle.
You put
The
it in the middle
middle.
of the document on the center. Right. Let's go to the last one. What else I'd say?
Put it back to the left.
No, I don't want the left. I want it to the right. So look for the right alignment, please. Sorry, put the right alignment. Right. So you have the align left, which is automatically the center, and the alignment, the right alignment. All right. So click back on the left align for me, please. So once you have selected, no, the left align, you just click justify. So it's the left align I want it. Two can show what justify does, right? So that's how you will So you select what you want to select, and you can center it, you can align left, and you can align right, and so on. So that's for the alignment. All right, I want to put the cursor below computer for me, please. And that cursor is that icon that is always blinking when you're typing. So put your cursor beside computer at the end of the word. The end of the word. Click. Right, and press enter twice. Press enter on the key. Press enter so that you press enter. It's not going to below. Enter on the keyboard so it goes below. Not space bar, no, enter. Right. So the end. So we're going to be going under the insert tab now. Click on insert at the top. All right, now your version is 2017, 207. So your version might be a bit different. Click on clip art for me, please. So we're going to be putting in pictures. Click on clip art. So there's, okay, so there are more than one ways you can put in pictures on a document. You can search for it on the internet. You can use the clip art icon. You can use pictures. So you can more than one. Type in the word where it says to the right hand side. No, to the right. This is something say search for.
Search for.
Look to the right hand corner. Right? Type the word computer for me. So we type in what we're looking for. Type the word computer and click go. Or you have click yes. All right. So that's one way you can search. So click on one of them. Click on one of the icon. Click on one of the. Right. So that's one way you can insert a picture. So now, once you click on a picture, you notice that the little boxes are coming around it. You're seeing that? So that allows you to size your picture. So you size from the corners. You do not size from the side, you size pictures from the corners. You have 4 corners. So you size from the corners. You do not size from the middle. You size from the corner. Go to the corner to the right.
Right here?
To the corner. That is not the corner, that's the side. Right? That's one corner. Go to the next corner. Below. Right? Then go down to the bottom. There's a 4 right, it's 4 corners. So that's where we size from. Let us go from the right. So let us use that corner and size it. Make it bigger.
Make it bigger.
Click. Click and you go out. So out is to make it bigger, in is to make it smaller. Ah, you see, it can go as big as you want. And it can go as small as you want. No, but don't click on that. Go back to the document. Scroll down.
So I'm trying to move the
Or just use the cursor, go down. Okay, you see at no, you see at the bottom here where you see The arrow?
This?
No, to the right. Where you can see the up and down. Where you can scroll down. To the right.
Let me move this so I can't see anything here, so.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to show you how to, right, this one right there, so we said small arrow. Just bring it down. The down arrow. Not the first one, the first one.
No,
Yeah.
ma'am, I said to you, miss, the Google Teams is in the way. May I try to move it?
Oh, I'm not seeing it from here.
It's all right.
No, not that one. The first arrow. The first arrow.
This?
Not that one. Then the other one. At the top right. Scroll down now. Not that one. The other. The top one. That's not the top one. The other one above that. Yeah. All right. Go up. And see if you can get back to the corner and then now try small it.
Mr. Can let him zoom out a little.
All right, yeah, zoom it out a little and you can probably see it a little bit. Right. So go in now to make it smaller. Right, so we can go big or we go small. Now, once you click on the picture, a format toolbar comes up. Click on that format toolbar for me, please, at the top. The format, you see a format, right. So that's where we can be able to style our pictures. So click on that bottom arrow where it says picture style for me. Click on that bottom arrow to the right. To the right. Look at the bottom arrow because there's more. Look to the right of the picture style. Right. Right. So the picture styles allow you. Why would we want to use picture styles? Just click on a style and change the style for me, please. You have more than one style. What would be the purpose of using the picture style? Right. So why would we use picture styles? Right. What would be the purpose of using picture styles?
So you can set the picture how you want it in the direction how you want it.
So I'm asking, why would we want to change the style of a picture? What would be the purpose of changing the style of a picture? What would be the purpose of changing the style instead of just leaving it normal like how it come? Why would we want to change the style? What does it do to the picture? Look at the different styles that it has. What would be the purpose of changing the style of the picture? Jabil? What purposes does that serve? What would be the purpose of doing that?
Miss, the purpose of doing that is because I want to ensure that the picture is presented well, and I want to ensure that you have space and the document. So I want to place information about computer. The picture have to be at a good size where the information can fall in place. So we don't want to have this big picture and then the information can't hold.
All right, I'm not necessarily, thank you, but I'm not necessarily talking about the biggest or the smallest. I'm just really talking about the different styles. When you are doing anything at all, wouldn't you want it to be a bit more attractive and more, right? It's when you change the style of it, it gives it a different feel to it. It gives a different this when you change the style now, you are able to enhance the document. So instead of just copy and pasting a picture, you can change the style for an enhancement. And you use, right? So that's one of the things that it is used to enhance your document and also to bring it a different flair to the document. So you don't just have to just drop the picture on it and leave it. You can change the style of the picture. All right, clear on that? Let us now
Yes,
Yes,
miss.
ma'am.
change the, yes, go ahead.
Miss, you can go back from where you go on to get the different style of the picture then, miss. I'm never did a still document for good.
All right, click off, come off the picture Janil.
Take it off.
Just click off, just put your cursor off it. No man, no, don't cut it. Click off it. Click off, just click in the space there, so click there, so. Just click right. If you notice, once you put a picture there, if you put a picture on it and you click on the picture for me, click on the picture now, then the format toolbar comes up and then you're able to change the picture style. Once you put a picture, you click on the picture and then you're able to change the style of the picture. Where it says picture style, you seeing that? Hello?
Yes, miss.
So you can change the style for enhancement. You can also change the brightness and the darkness. Look where it says something says brightness for me, please. Look to the left. You see brightness. You can either change it, you can, right? So click on where it says brightness. It look like a sun. You can brighten the picture or darken the picture, right? So you can brighten it, go up to the top, you can brighten it, or you can darken the picture, depending on what you're doing. Right, so that allows you get a picture and it's a bit too dark, you can brighten it using that the brightness. Right, so that's one way you can change or put it to what you want. Click off it a sec for me. All right, now let's say you don't want none of it and you want the change to be normal. Just click on reset picture. Click on something say reset picture.
Where is that, miss?
Look at right same place near where, just look at the left hand side there. You look for the word that says reset, right? So click on reset. And reset just takes it back to the normal format that it was at the beginning. So if you do something to the picture and you don't like it, you click on reset picture and it allows you to change it. All right. Let us do one more thing for today. Go to, so the next thing we're going to do is, so we have changed the picture, we'll change the color, we'll change the style, we'll change the size. Let us put a border. So click on the page layout for me, please. Go to page layout. All right, look for
Page border, miss?
or page border, right? And we're going to choose a border. And then we're going to wrap up for today. Well, hopefully we can start because I have a, all right, so scroll and I will send an activity based on what we do today. We can, right? So on there now we can choose many page borders are there. On the style, we can choose one. So scroll back up for me. There are many to choose from. We can choose a style. that best suits of what we're doing. So it all depends on what you're doing. Scroll and just choose a style for me, please. And we can also change the color. All right, click on one of those thick ones.
This?
Any one of those thick ones, right? So click. Good. And then on the color now, you can choose the color of your style. On the color, where's the color? Here's the color right below style. Right below style is a color. It says automatic.
Yeah.
Change the color now. Good. We can also change the color of your border. Click OK.
Okay.
Right? So that's where you can change the color of your border. You can put a border and change the color of it. All right, so I'll have to wrap up for today. We'll pick up back in our next class. I'm going to send an activity. Any questions, anybody? Before any questions? Are we clear? Thank you, Janiel.
Yes, miss. I'm trying to stop share.
It stopped sharing already. We're not
Okay.
seeing it. Are we clear, everyone?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
All right, so by the end of today, I'll be sending the recording, and also I'll be sending you an activity based on today's class. Please remember your dates. What are the? Please remember your dates for your assignment and so on. Please remember those dates. Keep those in mind, because we're going to be so
Remind me the dates again, please.
I emailed the
October
dates to
1st.
you, so please check your email. I emailed everything. So please check your email. The assignment was sent, the activity was sent, and the dates were sent. So please check your email. All right. Guys will have to read. You have to check your emails all the time because things are sent all the time.
So I did not get
Right.
mine. Can I send mine, please? Send it over to my one.
The same email that I send the link to is the same email you should get it from, so I don't understand. I don't from the heart instructor email. Daniel, can you forward it to her, please?
Okay, miss.
Daniel will do so.
Okay, thanks, Johnny.
Yeah. All right, look here. If you don't get anything from me, please email the heartinstructor123@gmail.com in order for you to get the anything from me. All right, I send another email later. Let me put the email in the chat, in the not in the chat, in this chat. All right, that's the email that should be sent to heartinstructor123@gmail.com. That's the email that I sent most of the things from. All right, so are there any questions, anyone? Anything you want to be clear on the assignment that was given, all of that? All right, everyone, so your teacher, Miss Stigner, said she won't be able to make it to the class due to trying to sort out your practical things for your practical task to get the things for you. So she's sorting that out for you in order for you to do that for your wine and cheese. So she won't be able to attend that class today. So you have work to do. You have my assignment to work on. You have other things to work on for her. So please take the time and do so. All All right, and have a good rest of the day.
Thank you, Miss.